All right, thanks for checking out this video. Today we're going to talk about what are ClickFunnels. And before we get into that, really quick, I want to talk a little bit about sales funnels because sometimes these two things get a little bit confusing. So every ClickFunnel is a sales funnel, but not every sales funnel is a ClickFunnel. And what I mean by that is you don't have to have a web page in order to have a sales funnel. Sales funnel is really nothing more than that process in which you take someone from a prospect to a customer. And that's really what's depicted on screen. What ClickFunnels does is that it takes that process, automates it, and puts it in the form of a website online. So ClickFunnels are very different from traditional web pages because they're specifically designed to convert that customer. It's not really designed to necessarily convey a ton of information. So you can convey a lot of information in your funnel if you want, as far as different links and stuff like that. But really, a funnel is designed to, at least an online sales funnel, I should say, is designed to really be basically that 24/7 sales representative that's converting all of your traffic into buyers or leads or whatever you're using your funnel for. So on the screen right now, you see a depiction of what is the funnel process. So it starts with awareness, basically someone becoming aware of your products or service. Then it goes to interest, then it goes to the sale. And then of course they become a new customer. That is at the point where you get paid. So what ClickFunnels does is that it takes that process and puts it online so that anyone who visits your page can seamlessly go through all of those steps of the transaction. In fact, that is specifically what it's designed to do. Think of this like having your own drive-through online for whatever your product is. So it's just like that. You have a drive-through, people pull up, they can place the orders, they can pick whatever they want, and then they're going to go ahead and finish the process. So that is a sales funnel. And again, every click funnel is a sales funnel, but not every sales funnel is a click funnel. So now let's talk about it more specifically. What are click funnels? So click funnels, as I mentioned, are those online websites that are designed to convert your traffic into new customers. So when someone enters your funnel, that means that they've provided you their contact information so that you can follow up with them, whether it's for the purpose of, setting up a call. Maybe you want to make them a lead and then you're going to call a follow up, or whether they can complete the entire transaction A to Z right there online. Whenever they take that first step, as far as giving you their contact information, they're entering your funnel. So when it comes to funnels, there are tons. So right now I'm logged in to my ClickFunnels account, and we're in what is called the funnel cookbook. So here we could see all of the different types of funnels. So I'm going to go through this list so you can have a better understanding of each of these, and maybe come up with some ideas as far as what might make sense for your business. So you have an ask campaign funnel. Find out what your customers actually want before you create it for them. So this is something that you could use if you already have a customer base or an email list, and maybe you just want to find out, what's going on right now in your particular niche. What are the biggest problems, and figure out what to solve. Then you have the video sales letter funnel, which is literally just a funnel of a video where you just explain the product or talk about it or whatnot. You have the hero funnel. This is like your coaching / consulting funnel if you specifically are the brand. You have your two-step tripwire funnel. As you could see, use a low ticket front end offer and then upsell them to your other products. So this is something like, for example, if you had like a chiropractor service or something to that effect, or if you were selling a physical product and the thing that you really want them to buy is a bit more of a high ticket item, maybe it's a monthly subscription, maybe it's $100, $200 product or something like that. But most people probably aren't just going to pull out their wallets and buy that right away. This is where you get them started in the process with something that's very low ticket, less than $30. and then you upsell them to the thing that you really want at the back end of the funnel. Then you have bridge funnels. This is really what you would use if you were affiliate marketing. As you can see there, first step is generate the lead and then bridge the gap before you send them to the next funnel. That could be your funnel or someone else's if you're affiliate marketing for them. You have the daily deal funnel, aka the Groupon funnel. You have the survey funnel, where they fill out a survey, and then based on their answers, depending on how that goes, you can actually send them to a different funnel. You have the live demo funnel, which is where you can go ahead and demonstrate your product. You have a membership funnel. This is a very, very popular funnel. This is something that people who have ebooks and digital content use a lot, especially if you're trying to teach something, because you can continually add to it and update, and then also add new modules to that same funnel, but they wouldn't have access unless they bought it. Then you have the homepage funnel. So this is what gives you that traditional sort of homepage feel, where you have the different links, the about us, the contact us, all of that stuff. But what happens, and where this is different from a website, is that if you think about it, when you go to a website, if you put in your email address, then you submit it, you're still on the same page in the website. But with a funnel, you could still have a home page, and if somebody puts in their email address, you could actually take them to an offer if you wanted to, and then put them into a funnel where there's multiple products and different things like that. Then you have your squeeze page funnel. This is basically how you generate leads, or one of the type of funnels that you use to generate leads. You have your webinar funnel, which is where you give a, say, 30+ minute presentation. You have your summit funnel if you run conferences or different type of in-person events, then that's what you would use a summit funnel for. You have your lead magnet funnel. This is where you give an ethical bribe in exchange for their email address. So it's kind of similar to the squeeze page funnel, with the exception of this one, you're giving away something, usually some type of information product like an ebook, a guide, a top 10 list, something like that. Then you have the auto webinar funnel. Now, this is different from the webinar funnel in that this one, the webinars have already been pre-recorded. And when somebody opts in, it's going to automatically allow them to view the webinar in the next 15 minutes or however you want to set that up. Whereas the webinar funnel would be you doing it live. You have the product launch funnel. Now, this is something that you would use if you were, if you already have an email list or you're generating one and you're about to release a product. Then this is how you build up to that product. So this is where you tease it, you build up your list, basically saying, hey, this is coming soon, become the first to know. And you give a little bit of background on the product as far as what it is going to be. And then that way, when it launches, you can actually send them to the funnel to buy. Then you have a cancellation funnel, which is where you ask the survey of as far as why people are leaving and then try to save the sale. You have your sales letter funnel. So this is your sales letter as far as your long copy, long form sales letter, where you're just ton of sales copy. And you probably have been to those sites before where you're like, wow, this thing never ends. It just keeps going. That's a long form sales letter. Then you have your storefront. So this has that traditional commerce feel where you'll have a bunch of different products sort of listed out there. And then when they actually click on one product, unlike a traditional storefront site, which would then take them to the cart, if they click on the product, it actually takes them to a funnel. So then they can buy the product, and then they're actually going to go through the funnel in the process of the upsells and things like that. So that's how this is very different from a traditional storefront. Then you have this invisible funnel, which is where you sell access to the event, but you only charge them, once it's over if they liked it. And then you have the application funnel. So this is where people can apply to work with you by using that particular funnel. And that's very popular if you have a high ticket product and you just kind of want to vet people and sort of weed out some of the people who are really serious about taking the opportunity versus people who may be kicking tires. It really depends. For example, if you're in insurance, you're probably looking for a lot of volume. So you would do more of like a lead magnet and spread that out, because you're probably going to follow up with a quick phone call and figure out when you can meet with them or whatnot. Whereas with the application funnel, where this differs is that you may have a very, very limited opportunity, and to make sure that the people who might be taking that opportunity meet your requirements as far as understanding that it's going to be a high ticket investment to get started. That's where you use the application funnel to really weed them out. And then you have the reverse squeeze page funnel, where you give value first and then collect their email afterwards. So that's where that one's a little bit different. So all of these are examples of ClickFunnels. Now, if I click on one of these, it is going to actually take me, I'll just show you here with the storefront funnel. It's going to now actually take me into this particular breakdown. And the thing that's pretty cool is that you get a little video from Russel Brunson here kind of explaining this one, each of these and what it is. And then if I scroll down here, you could see that there are tons of templates that can be utilized for these storefront funnels. So let's just see here. We'll go ahead and click this one so that you guys can see. And this is what the page looks like. So see where it says storefront page 1, and you have all of the items here. Okay. And then you can see where you'll have a little bit of sales copy, they can create an account or whatnot, and then video sales letter. So this is step 2. So after they click on something, they could see a video presentation about it, and then they see the highlights and they hit add to cart. And then you could see here where they don't have any back end to this. So you can still do upsells. It's not necessarily a part of this exact funnel template, but all of these are fully customizable. So they could always go ahead, hit add to cart. They add it to the cart. You go ahead and process that initial transaction, and then you upsell them your additional products and your additional services. So basically that's it. So what are ClickFunnels? ClickFunnels are online sales funnels that guide your customer through the process of going from just a prospect or some cold traffic into a buying customer or a lead or whatever your process is. So hopefully you found that information to be helpful. Thanks again for checking this out. And until the next time, peace.